All right, so once again, in Chaka Senkomo, we be right here on this particular platform, Pinax TV. So the world is witnessing what people think to be the World War III. So I wouldn't sit here and brag. I didn't come to meet the World War II. I believe say Muamosham to do now so I'm beto the World War II because that was around 1947. So beto yeah, then probably you'll be somewhere around your late 70s, and I believe most of you or some of you may have witnessed it. We and also few were World War One. Nadia, like I said, a lot of us were not even born. But what we are seeing currently ongoing in Russia and Ukraine tells us this may be the World War III. For the starters, you know, this has a significant, if anything, repercussions, and I say a war in so be Emma Ghana, not just the rest of the world. A triple down a Ghana. So you've seen gas prices and a petrol price echo up to be sorry I see a two petrol more in Pimpi na ya nanya Akuffo Addo fault ye bibia ye kra oil nifi and a crude oil nifi ni nyina no abrochi and abrofo a omo produce oil ni nim say one produce oil be a Saudi Arabia, it be a Russia near there. So Russia is one of the largest oil producing countries in the whole world. Russia menuka say the controversial your friend is a gas pipeline and a crude oil pipeline called Germany no omo and a supply your friend is a Germany with oil and I say gas and no asem kra wo why came here. So Russia obviously is not a person we need to undermine. Now so we name the power of Russia before US became the superpower. Russia was the superpower. They were called the Soviet Union. And now Russia, together with other countries like Poland, your friend is saying Ukraine, Crimea, a whole lot of countries, they came together to form the, your friend is saying, the Soviet Union. But you say in somewhere 1991, almost about almost 40 years ago. Somewhere around 1991, almost somewhere around 30 years ago, no, you saw that the Soviet Union fell apart. And no countries be normal Soviet Union, they started coming up, coming out. They want to be on their own as a sovereign nation. Normal party say they want to be an independent state. That was how the fall of the great Soviet Union started. Now, Akwaswa amana be pemene na ehun se Soviet Union no ekrake up no president ye didn't betina there so no win election Vladmir Putin Menoka say no all along he's been trying to really bring back the great Soviet Union back to life. And now person Soviet Union and now no many nations are back together and bringing their resources together omo the great superpower no na osha na opese osanso etwitwe omo back na omo sanso create perhaps the reincarnation of the former Soviet Union. But many nations, like Poland, Sweden, Finland, Ukraine, have been hesitant, say they don't want to be part of it because the world has moved on. But Vladimir Putin does not understand. Now, Uko USA, NATO, that's the National Alliance of many your friend is saying administration and as many countries are back together to form an alliance through military ni a coordinated effort the other country will help you. And I say if there's a war declared on one person, the other countries can join in and stand in for that person. So we've seen so many countries like Germany, like UK, that's the Great Britain, like Poland, a whole lot of countries have joined the NATO. I say France I joined the NATO. I say this particular NATO no idea so ama I say Vladimir Putin, he sees it to be a threat. So if you are seeing all of this thing, war in Ukraine, I don't know Vladimir Putin or yes, the head and tail of all of this is that Vladimir Putin wants to bring back the former Soviet Union. He wants to bring back the former world superpower, which was the former Soviet Union. Now, the biggest country now leading that alliance, Russia, because Russia, it's more like UNCCR, no, Woma or more Kasa, it do bedroom, UN Council, US, because they provide more money. They even house the US headquarters in New York. So, they have more influence than other countries like Ghana and so forth. So, what is currently going on, Putin really wants to, wants Russia to catch up with the competition, because ranking the world superpower, US is one currently, number 2 is China, number 3 is Russia. So Russia has seen said they are really down, and for them to be able to come up and be the superpower, they need to join alliance and forces with countries like Crimea already normal capture that. So they need to join forces like Ukraine, Poland, Finland, Sweden, and all of these countries. They want to bring all of these countries together to form the former Soviet Union. So no, send the US and the many states, the United States of America. No, they want to do the same thing for the USSR. That's the former United Soviet State Union Revolution. That's the former state Soviet Union. And so that is basically what Putin wants to do. All his steps is geared towards that. So initially, Ukrainian president, so he was a person or supporting Vladmir Putin. Na okoji bailout into a bright time na ebaya I also choose so joining the EU, European Union, and also be joining on joining. He voted so on join Emma okoji 15 billion bailout from Vladimir Putin, and now so ma vote of confidence, your vote of confidence of parliament if he power. So this man in picture, who in the picture on the screens, Vladimir Zelensky, he is the friend is saying the Ukrainian president or anti-Russian. He leans more towards the European Union. He wants Ukraine to just take themselves and push or bust themselves out of that bubble from a Russian for Russia senior that he wants Ukraine to be like a really sovereign state joining EU and to really be recognized and even join NATO and I didn't say me now. So Ukrainian president and Ukraine wanting to join NATO and then a pace off your friend is saying Russian president I didn't say me now because currently now Russian president Vladimir Putin ideally the woman is also say next door neighbors I say Ghana and Ibia Togo and Togo could joining NATO. Now yen pen NATO asem. So we feel says Togo could join NATO, perhaps the influence and perhaps will be more vulnerable. Vulnerable is because so that is one of the key things Russia President Vladimir Putin has been preventing all along. This time he's going on full scale because Ukraine was just an inch closer to joining NATO. Even though they are partly part of NATO, it has crumbled. Russian president does not want to allow that to happen. Also, in the recent state address, I need on mine, or party said the military should overthrow this particular Vladimir Zelensky, who's the Ukrainian president. All of this is going with Russia for invade the eastern part of Ukraine. They've even entered into the capital. There's been some exchange of gunfires near there. All of these things are of course. Now, in all of these things, of course, you need to know that Ghanaians are all over the world. Ghanaians are all over the world, in UK, Europe, every part, US, every part, and definitely there will be Ghanaians in Russia and Ukraine. Now, countries you see are vulnerable in Ukraine. So, Russia, the bullets on BBC, CNN, Fox News, and others, they are really cracking up the country, and people are dying. Because over 130 people have been confirmed dead just within one day of this scuffle between the Russian military and then the Ukrainian resistance army. They want to resist your friends and the Russians, the Russian military from capturing their town and capital. And your friend say, Ukraine has a population of about 44 million. So, a nation they have numbers, but Russia wants them to be parts of them. Now, forming the former Soviet Union. So all of these things now, it came to light. Saminoka said Ghana phobia Ukraine. They were studying, some were working. Aminoka said they were stranded. And the Ministry of Foreign Affairs here in Ghana needed to take action immediately. So the question is, how do we help these people? So there were questions and a whole lot of things. Saminoka said the President of the Republic of Ghana, through his goodwill, have actually taken action to secure Ghanaians in Ukraine. Minoka said, what we are learning currently, as I just said, Ghanaians in Ukraine, they are being evacuated to Poland, Romania, and Slovakia. They this is what has really happened. I mean, the foreign nationals in Ukraine, we can confirm that they are being evacuated to Romania, Slovakia, and Poland due to the Russia-Ukraine crisis. So this was confirmed by one Ghanaian student. I'll say they've been asked to carry too much luggage, blah blah blah. But I'll say I'm safe where I am. But the situation now is that a lot of students, especially from the western side of Ukraine, are moving to Poland. As of now, Poland, Romania, and Slovakia have opened their borders to allow foreign nationals get in. As of now, we know that many students are organizing buses. You will be advised not to take too many things to make it easier to carry the few things that you have. Even getting money from ATM is also a major problem because there's a limit on how you can withdraw now. This was what really happened. I mean, because the government of Ghana have expressed concerns about the safety of Ghanaian students in Ukraine and also Ghanaian citizens in Ukraine. I mean, because in a series of tweets, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Regional Integration said the government of Ghana is gravely concerned about the security and safety of our over 1,000 students and other Ghanaians in Ukraine, and has asked them to shelter in place in their homes or in government place of shelter as we engage authorities, our relevant diplomatic missions, and our honorary consul on further measures. So this is currently what is going on. I mean, the Ghana honorary consul to Ukraine, Dr. Albert Kechi Aka said it is possible to evacuate Ghanaian students and Ghanaians in general from Ukraine at the moment. Also, it is not possible to be all Ghanaian students and Ghanaians in general from Ukraine at the moment, but they are working on it. In time to come, they are almost just the airspace of Ukraine, a back from Kakra. Now, so this thing, of course, in a way, it has toppled down, and Ghana have found itself in the middle of this crisis because we have 1,000 innocent Ghanaians who are studying in Ukraine. We also need to make sure that they are being catered for. So we are following all of these cases. I believe that if we're giving you a reason why all of this crisis is happening, we are following this turn of events. We'll give you more updates as all of these various events continue to unfold.